Good morning, friends. Hope you had a good weekend and we are back ready to learn some fun things and wanted to get ready. Let's stand up. Let's sing our good morning song. I don't know about your house, but I'm looking outside right now. It's rainy out. It makes you kind of sleepy but we're going to wake up. Let's go stretch. Ready? Here we go. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright sunny faces. And this is the way we start a new day. I have something in my pocket that belongs across my face. I keep it very close to me in the most convenient place. If you were to ask me, I'd take it right out. I take it right out and put it right on. What is it, friends? It's a great big child's play. Smile. Yay! Okay, now ready? We're going to do our pledge. So you got to stand up. Take your right hand, friends, right here. Put it over your heart. And then eyes on the flag. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Let's sing. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Good job, friends. Oh, hey, Scruffy. What do you have for us today to read? Oh, Mind Your Manners, a book on manners. Oh, this sounds like a good book. I bet. Let's see. Scoot up here so our friends can see our pictures. Mind Your Manners. On a warm, bright day, on Rolu Farm, Piggly and his friends Dannon and Fernie saw Piggly's dad and Mr. McGrandry at the barn. Mr. McGrandry going to use our barn for a fancy dinner party on Saturday, Mr. Wink said. A dinner party? Dannon exclaimed excitedly. With cloth napkins and 2 forks? And fancy ties and tight shoes? Fernie wondered. And on Saturday? Asked Piggly. Piggly and Fernie were not quite as happy as Dannon about the party. Mr. McGandry announced, I wanted everyone to meet my brother. He's the Irish ambassador to Denmark. Dannon clapped his hands together. Ooh, I'm part Danish, Mr. McGandry. You're welcome to come to the party, Mr. McGandry said to the children, but you must behave properly. Dannon promised they would. I'm sure of it, she said. So they could be ready for the party, Piggly, Fernie, and Dannon stayed after school the next day to take a special manners class from Mr. McGandry. Miss Nanny, the shopkeeper, was also there to lend a helping hand. Mr. McGandry started the lesson by pulling a chair out politely for Miss Nanny. This is the proper way to pull out a chair for a lady, he said. Get him pulling out the chair, see? Piggly and Fernie tried to pull the chair out for Dannon, but Piggly wouldn't let go, and neither would Fernie. The chair almost hit Dannon. Mr. McGandry was very disappointed in both the boys. Silly boys. Perhaps we should move along to tea time. Mr. McGandry sighed. Now watch how I do it. Mr. McAndrew raised his teacup and gently sipped his tea. "Delicious," he said. "Now let's all give it a go, shall we?" Danny, Piggly, and Fernie raised their teacups. Fernie tried to take a small sip but made a loud slurping noise. By mistake. "Good one," Piggly laughed. He slurped his tea even louder than Fernie. Oh, that don't sound like good table manners, slurping. That made Fernie giggle. He tried to beat Piggly by slurping his tea again. This time much louder. They both laughed, then realized that Miss Nanny and Mr. McGrandy were not happy. Miss Nanny said, "You know, children, slurping is not polite. And when you're not polite, you should apologize." Piggly and Fernie nodded in agreement and went to their desk. Each desk was set with a plate, a glass, 2 forks, a knife, and 2 spoons. Good table manners include knowing which fork or spoon to use, Miss Nanny said. Piggly playfully slapped his hand against the spoon. It shot into the air and bounced off Miss Nanny's head. Mr. McGrandy had seen enough. That's enough. Children will not be invited to my party after all. Dannon was so very disappointed. No party? This was not good at all. So sad. On Saturday, Piggly, Fernie, and Dannon played near the castle ruins with Piggly's sister Molly. "Let's get some pie," Piggly suggested, "and you can all see how fancy my barn looks for the party tonight." "No, thank you," Dannon said. "I'm not in the mood for pie." Piggly, Fernie, and Molly watched as Dannon headed for home. Fernie was shocked. He's never seen Dannon turn down pie before. "Something must be wrong," he said. Sad. Molly knew what it was. Dannon's sad because she didn't get invited to the party. Her grandmother even made her a brand new dress. "She told me you boys weren't very polite in the manners class." Piggly and Fernie looked at each other. "No, I guess we weren't polite," Fernie said. "I know," Piggly thought for a moment, then started walking toward home. "Remember what Miss Nanny said to do when you're not polite?" What did she say? Do you remember, friends? Let's see. At the barn, Mr. McGandry was getting ready for the party when Piggly and Fernie came in. "Hello, Mr. McGandry." Piggly politely shook Mr. McGrandy's hand. Whoa. "We'd like to apologize for what we did in manners class. We are very sorry, and we behaved so badly," Fernie added. That sounds nice. Good manners. "Well, now," Mr. McGandry said suspiciously, "are you hoping that I'll invite you to my party again?" Piggly shook his head. "Not us, sir. We were hoping you could invite our friend, Dannon. She really wanted to come to your party," Fernie said, "but we messed it up for her." Piggly explained. "We're sorry," Fernie said. "We're sorry in a very big way," Piggly added. Impressed by their apology, Mr. McGandry said that Dannon could come to the party after all, but on one condition. He added that the 2 of you also come and remain on your best behavior. "Yes, sir," Piggly said. "It'll be a pleasure, sir." Fernie agreed, and the boys ran off to tell Dannon the good news. They had a party to attend. By the time Piggly and Fernie got Dannon and they all changed their clothes, the party had already started. The barn was full of people and music. Piggly stopped at the front door. "Please, after you," he said politely. Dannon thanked Piggly, but said the polite thing to do would be to go in together. And that's exactly what all three friends did. The end. What a good book on manners.
Like in the past, they teamed up for
Today,
Sanaya teamed up with another teen powerhouse, Michaela Phillips.
March.
Back and forth about the song, the two who call themselves the Diva Show decided on the prayer for Dion on Jimmy Cho. A rocky rehearsal with Sanaya's mother began to help.
Monday, March 23rd, 2016.
On stage, their voices melted together flawlessly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Sanaya sent us this
12,
message thanking everyone for
13,
the support.
14,
My little Molly. Here he's sitting on the remote somewhere.
17, 18,
Somebody is.
19, 20, 21,
Molly.
23.
Oh, Molly!
Make sure to let us know who your favorites are on social media.
March 23rd,
Social.
friends. Okay, now we're going to go over our shapes. Our shape friends over here. Hold up there, Scruffy. You got it? Okay. These are our besties. We have, who is this? Cindy Circle and Ollie Oval. Cindy Circle and Ollie Oval. And they're besties because they have a lot in common, but they're also different. Cindy Circle is, they neither one have corners or angles. They're just one complete line, and Cindy Circle is round like a ball, and Ollie Oval is kind of narrow in the middle and long like an egg. So Cindy Circle, Ollie Oval. And next we have Sammy Square and Ricky Rectangle. Sammy Square already has how many sides? What makes him and Ricky Rectangle the same? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what makes them different? Sammy Square has his sides all the same. They're all the same. Ricky Rectangle has 2 long sides, 2 short sides. Good job. And then we have Tina Triangle and Dolly Diamond. They are similar because they have angles. See the angles? But Tina Triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. Dolly Diamond has 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like a kite. So these besties, we're going to play a game with them. And when I point, you're going to yell out the name of the shape. Are you ready? I bet you're getting really good at this. Tina Triangle. Ricky Rectangle. Good job. Cindy Circle. Sammy Square. Ollie Oval. Dolly Diamond. Good job. So good. And today we are going to do it's time for our colors. We have a new, if I get Miss Carrie get our papers out here. There we go. Our color chart here. So let's go over the ones we've already learned. red, R-E-D, red. Blue, B-L-U-E, blue. Yellow, and it's kind of hard to see because yellow is very light color, but Y-E-L-L-O-W spells yellow. And then orange, O-R-A-N-G-E, orange. And then today's color is green, G-R-E-E-N. So we're going to do our color song for green. Okay, so have you ever heard the song? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Yes, this song, green song is like that. Ready? G-R-E-E-N, G-R-E-E-N. I know how to spell green, G-R-E-E-N. Caterpillars are green and grasshoppers too. I know how to spell green, G-R-E-E-N. Ready, do it again? Mr. Scruffy, you want to hold it right there for me? G-R-E-E-N, G-R-E-E-N. I know how to spell green, G-R-E-E-N. Caterpillars are green and grasshoppers too. I know how to spell green, G-R-E-E-N. Very good. Now look around the room. Do you see anything green? Actually, I can see out my window right now. And I see green grass. And I see the green leaves coming out on the tree. Do you see those out your window right now too? Yeah. And actually, it's still raining, so it's making it get greener and greener because that's what the rain does. It helps all the plants grow. So let's go on and do our letters for today, our review letters. Since we've been going back from the beginning of the school year, what we've learned, today's letters are B and J. So you can see this rock. We have a rock for every letter, and it makes it fun to see what picture we're going to see on the other side. This is a B, capital B, little b. B says B as a bat. For all you boys, Batman. Batman. Yeah. B says B, B, B. Ready? Let's do it again. Capital B, little b. B says B as a bat. B says B, B, B. So see the bat, ready? Now, good job. And here's our other one. J, capital J, little j. J says J as a jellyfish. J says J, J, J. Very good. J as a jellyfish. Let's do it one more time. Capital J, little j. J says J as a jellyfish. J says J, J, J. And it's not G, it's J. J says J. So, let's get out our magic pointer fingers and we're going to write our letters down the bird's back and around his head and belly. The cute little bird is very, very smelly. Ready? Down the bird's back, around his head and belly. The cute little bird is very, very smelly. Now, do you see how and it just goes around his belly and stops there? And around, it goes around his head and around do we start at the bottom, friends? No, down the bird's back. And then you pick your pencil up and around his head and his belly. Okay, now for little b, we start again at the top, down the back. And then you start here, over and around the ball. Hit a home run, the fans wheel call. Now this is something our friends sometimes have trouble with. They want to make it kind of like it runs into, it's one circle. It doesn't go like the B and just stop there like a part of a circle. So when we make our circle, we always start right here. Make our circle, go around, and then you stop. Always start your circles right here. Boom. So down the back, start right here. Over and around the ball. Over and around the ball. Hit a home run, the fans will call. Very good. Now, down here is down the Jaguar's, it's a J. Down the Jaguar's back, curve up his tail like so. Now over his head so he can run and go. Jaguars are so fast. They're super fast runners. Down the Jaguar's back, curve up his tail like so. Now over his head so he can run and go. Do it again. Down the Jaguar's back, curve up his tail like so. Now over his head so he can run and go. Good job. Did we start at the bottom? No, it says down. Good job. Now, and then when you also, I forgot to say, is when you go, make sure you go this direction, not this way. Go that way. Good. Now here's little J. Swoop down John's back from head to toe. Catch the jet and let it go. Swoop down John's back from head to toe. Catch the jet and let it go. So when we make our dots at the top of our letters, we don't go like a big scribble mess. We just one good little dot and let it go. Don't make a big scribble mess there. Good job, friends. So now that's all of, oh, I know what. We got to do our basket. Oh, this one is full today. Here's Scruffy's right here. We've got a full basket. It's a heavy one. Oh, goodness. I'm going to pull everything down. Ugh. There. Let's see what's in our basket. This is our letter basket. So when you pull something out, you're going to guess what letter it is. This is really heavy. J and B's got some heavy words in here. So first is, I'll take out the biggest because it's the biggest. What is this, friends? Juice. What letter starts with juice? J. Actually, it has a J on here, doesn't it? J for juice. Good job. Okay, let's find something else. What is this? Ball. What letter? And it's actually a tennis ball, but ball. And then this is actually my doggy Molly's ball. And what letter starts with ball? B. B for ball. Good job, friends. Oh. And what is this? Jeans. And what letter does J? Jeans. J. J. Good job. What is this, friends? A belt. What letter does belt start with? B. You are so smart, friends. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh. A. Book. And what letter starts with book? B. And actually this book is Bears, which is bears. Busy, busy. And those both start with B. This is the book we read the other day. Oh, let's see. Ooh, let's put this up here because I'm thinking y'all want to see some of this. What is this? What letter starts with B? Baubles. You are so smart. Does anybody like to play with bubbles? It's not a very good day at my house to play outside bubbles, or I would have took you outside and blew some so you could have seen them. So I would have to blow them in here. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, yay. I love bubbles. Let's see if I can blow a big one. Ready? Let's see. You have to do it really slow to do a big one. Oh, can I catch it? Oh, there it goes. Oh, and it popped. Ready? One more. Okay, one more big one. I wish y'all were here to get to pop these bubbles. There. Maybe if you have any bubbles, you can blow some today. Maybe it'll stop raining. You can go outside and play bubbles. Or if not today, you can always do it tomorrow. So B for bubbles. Scruffy, that was cool, wasn't it? And whoop, there is another word that starts with bubbles that's really fun. And this is something you could play with inside today if it's raining at your house too. Balloons. And you know what's fun? To get either if you have your mommy or daddy or big brother, big sister, little sister, whoever it is there to play with you, is you can see how long you can keep it up in the air. Ready? So like this, see Scruffy's doing it with me. Whee! Whoa! Come on, Scruffy, help me! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, goodness. Good job. That's fun. So that is something you can do if you have a balloon, maybe from a leftover birthday party. You could blow up today and play with it inside. That's a real fun thing to do. So now let's go on, and it's time to do our craft. So today's craft is it's about one of our ways we can use good manners is if you have a cold or a cough, you cover up your mouth. You can either use a Kleenex or your elbow, and I'll show you examples in a minute. But we're going to make our craft today reminding us to cover up our sneezes and our coughs. So first you're going to need a paper plate. This kind is a little bit harder. The papery ones are a little bit better than these styrofoam. Kleenexes. You can use construction paper, what color your hair is. Miss Carrie needs her hair done. If it was normal, if my hair be fixed good, it would be closer to this color. So I use that color because that's what color I like. And my markers. And, of course, my scissors. And so first you take your paper plate, draw your eyes, and then I've got a nose under here and a mouth. And then you glue a Kleenex in the middle to remind us to cover up our sneezes and coughs. And then you can, using scissors, cut strips of paper. Miss Carrie can't use her other hand because I'm recording. Let's see, like this. And then you can use it to glue on like this and make your hair and finish it up like that. And here is your craft for today, reminding us to do so let's take this over here and let's talk about it. Okay. So we made our reminding us to cover up our cough and sneezes. So when we cough, sometimes we don't have a Kleenex, but what we can do when we cough, we go like this. And then, because we don't want to spread our germs to everybody, and that is one way of having good manners. And remember our magic words, please and thank you, are other good manners. And if you make a mistake, what should something we say? Excuse me, or I'm sorry. And Another good manner is to not interrupt. And when an adult is talking, maybe your mommy's on the phone, maybe they're talking to the neighbors, you don't interrupt them. You wait till they finish their conversation unless it's emergency. So I have a little song about manners. It's the manners song. We say thank you, we say please, we don't interrupt or tease, we don't argue, we don't fuss, listen when folks talk to us, share our toys and take our turn, manners are easy to learn. Okay, let's sing it again. We say thank you, we say please, we don't interrupt or tease, we don't argue, we don't fuss, listen when folks talk to us, share our toys and take our turn, manners are easy to learn. They are easy to learn, and sometimes though, it's not always fun to follow those or it's kind of hard to sometimes because we really got something to say and you want to tell mommy and you want to interrupt. But Jesus is here to help you anytime. Remember we talked about how Jesus is always here for us to help us even when things are hard. So sometimes it's just hard. Oh, you've got something you want to say or you really want that toy and you don't want to share it. Oh, it's so hard, but you need to have good manners or you're really thirsty and you just want that drink now. And you tell your mommy, I want something to drink. No, stop and ask Jesus to help you with your good manners. He will help you have good manners. And so let's go on and pray and do our goodbye prayer. Everybody, close your eyes, bow your head like Mr. Scruffy.
Dear Jesus, please show me how to spend this day, sharing your love in every way. Help me to be kind to everyone, to play and laugh and have lots of fun, shining your light and giving your grace, sharing your joy with a smile on my face. Amen.
And so I hope you have fun today learning. And if you are doing anything special at home that we've done today, please post it, like if you blow some bubbles, play with a balloon. Oh, I know a good one. We would love to see pictures of you and your family, maybe having dinner tonight, and dinner pictures and you having good manners. That would be a great one of you and your family. Also, so remember your manners and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.